We're uncovering new information tonight about the newest person of interest in the Oakland County Child Killer case.
7 Action News investigator Catallo has new records that show how long Arch Sloan has been under scrutiny.
And she's learned that mislabeled evidence ultimately led detectives to the breakthrough in this case.
The 7 Action News investigators have uncovered new documents that show Arch Sloan has been moved around the state for interviews and polygraphed as part of the Oakland County Child Killer investigation. Oakland County Prosecutor Jessica Cooper announced this week that hair found in Sloan's 1966 Pontiac Bonneville has the same mitochondrial DNA profile as hairs found on 2 of the child killer victims. The hairs do not match Sloan, but detectives want to know who else may have used Sloan's vehicle. Now, new records we've obtained reveal how long the joint task force that's made up of Michigan State Police and Oakland County Sheriff's investigators has been working on the convicted pedophile as a person of interest in the 36-year-old case. Back on September 2nd of 2010, the state police obtained this writ to move Sloan from the Ernest Brooks Correctional Facility in Muskegon to the state police post in Grand Haven for an investigatory interview. Then, about 3 months later, MSP task force detectives obtained this order to polygraph and interview Sloan on November 29th, 2010. Court records show Sloan was then put into the custody of the Oakland County Sheriff's Office for investigative purposes. More recently, in early 2012, this order was issued to bring Sloan once again from his prison cell in Muskegon to the Oakland County Jail for an ongoing criminal investigation. As the 7 Action News investigators were the first to report last year, both Oakland County and Wayne County were using top-secret grand juries to investigate the unsolved murders. While all 4 children were abducted from Oakland County cities, the body of the last victim, Timothy King, was left in Livonia, giving Wayne County some jurisdiction. Both counties have been pursuing Sloan, with detectives from multiple agencies visiting the home where he lived with his siblings and parents in the early 1980s.
There was a knock on my door from the Wayne County prosecutor wanting to know if I knew a Sloan, a brother, and I said, no.
Sources are now telling us that Wayne County investigators working with the state police went looking for evidence in 2009. Surprisingly, they found human hair in MSP's possession that was wrongly labeled as animal hair. Eventually, those hair samples were sent to the FBI lab at Quantico and later connected Sloan's Bonneville to the victims. Oakland County Chief Assistant Prosecutor Paul Walton says he requested a new review of all the physical evidence in the case, which turned up another hair that was found in Timothy King's nasal cavity that had not been analyzed yet. Walton says they now know that hair also matched the one from Sloan's car, and they want as much information as possible from the public on Sloan.
After there was a discussion about this, it was decided that we were at a point in the investigation where a lot of the factual errors had to be corrected, and that it was important now to get the public's involvement and knowledge about this case, and hopefully some great tips. And we are extremely positive about the tips that we've gotten right now.
People are coming forward, but the Child Killer Task Force is still asking for even more tips on Arch Sloan. If you remember anything, please call 1-800-442-7766. I'm Heather Catallo, 7 Action News.